Hello my friends, it's another beautiful day today in paradise. Welcome back to my channel. I have some breaking news for you today. Shocking news. Trump has contacted the Bahamas and Grenada and offered to deport illegal immigrants from the United States of America to the Caribbean. Yes, I thought this news was shocking news, was fake news. But when I did my research, this news is actually true. And this statement is coming from the office of the Prime Minister in the Bahamas. Listen carefully.
The Office of the Prime Minister did issue a statement this morning in response to a proposal by the transition of the Trump administration. Let me also be clear that the Bahamas' position on migration has not changed. It has been the same from when Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham was Prime Minister during the challenges with Aristide in Haiti, the turmoil. Then Prime Minister Ingraham was approached by the U.S. government with the same issue of migration. This is not a contentious issue between the government of the Bahamas and the Trump administration. This has been very consistent. We see the U.S. as our partners. We look forward to working along with the government of the Bahamas, look forward to working along with the incoming Trump administration. These are regional security challenges, but the position of the Bahamas has always been consistent, regardless of the current administration in the United States.
Yes, this is what I thought this was fake news, my friends. But when I did my research, I realized this news was in fact real news coming out of the Bahamas. And the office of the Prime Minister in Bahamas would have rejected the Trump offer to send illegal immigrants from the United States into the Bahamas. And this is what the Jamaican Gleaner news paper is saying. The government of the Bahamas on Thursday rejected a proposal from the incoming Trump administration in the United States to take in deported migrants. As the president-elect pledges to tackle illegal immigration once he enters office in January, Trump team has drawn up a list of countries to which he wants to deport migrants when their home countries refuses to accept them. However, the office of the Prime Minister, Philip Davis, said the government had turned down a proposal from the Trump transition team in the United States for the Bahamas to accept deportation flights of migrants from other countries. So this news is real news. And the Trump team also contacted the Caribbean nation of Grenada. Yes, our Caribbean brother, Grenada. Trump team would have contacted them. The Trump team would have also contacted Kirks and Caicos in the Caribbean and offering to send illegal immigrants from the United States down to the Caribbean. I think this is madness. But who knows what the negotiation was, because I remember some years ago the British government had a similar plan. They actually paid an African country, Rwanda, in East Africa, I think it was £300 million to send illegal immigrants from the UK to Rwanda. And guess what? Rwanda took that money and built up a lot of homes. They built apartment complexes, they built roads, infrastructure. And guess what happened? The United Kingdom decided to change government, and when the new Labour government got in, they said they will scrap the plan. They will no longer be sending illegal immigrants from the UK to Rwanda. But Rwanda didn't care, because Rwanda got all the money up front, and they already built the apartment complex, some high-rise apartment complex. They already built homes, roads. So now they will be using that infrastructure to benefit their own people. President Kagame said in an interview he will not be giving back the UK any money because they signed a contract. They were supposed to send illegal immigrants there. And your government came in, it scrapped the plan. That is not their problem. They already signed whatever they signed, and they will not be sending any money back because they don't have the money. They already spent it in the country in anticipation for the UK to be sending illegal immigrants. Fear, maybe the Caribbean can do that. Maybe I didn't hear anything about Donald Trump made any offer to the Caribbean nations to pay them any type of money. But let's say a Caribbean nation said, yes, we will take 5 billion US dollars and you can send 100,000 illegal immigrants to our country. Then the Caribbean nation can use that money, choose a space of land that is not developed and build a whole town there and get the illegal immigrants to blend into the society. Get the United States to help them with the hospitals, schools, roads, everything. Because guess what? The same thing may happen like what happened in the UK and Rwanda. This plan might not go through, and Trump have 4 years to implement that plan. So I would, if I was negotiating, a Caribbean nation can negotiate to take the money up front, and then they can use that money to build infrastructure. And if the Trump team decide to send, I don't know, if they, and then once you get the money, you can decide, look, we're only gonna take mostly women and children, because remember you have the money already, you know. So then you will decide who you take, and this may not go through because the United States is a complex nation. You have the Congress, you have the Senate, you have different states. Each state has their own government in America. So the state of New York and California can reject the federal plan. Who knows? And so if you're an illegal immigrant in the United States of America at this time, I would say you go to a safe state. Go to a state that you are less likely to be deported. Go to New York, go to California, those to Chicago. I know those are liberal states. If they deport you from those states, then the whole of America you're gonna get deported from. And you, if an illegal immigrant in the US, I suggest that you keep a low profile. You and hope for the best. If you can return home, you have enough money, resources, and you can return home, why stay in a country illegal when you can go to another country that wants you? You can go back home to your country and build. If you cannot, if you have no choice but to stay in the United States of America, then you keep a low profile, or you can move to a liberal state like New York or California or Chicago. Those states, you're more likely to survive and stay there without anybody deporting you. But as I said, Trump has 4 years to implement the largest deportation in history. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. So don't panic at this time. Continue to look at the news, continue to wait and see, but have a plan. Have a plan. You must have a plan in mind. But my friends, the mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean, African Americans, African Europeans. We are all one people, separated by slavery and a brutal colonial system. But we're coming back together as one. So if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe today, like this video, share it with all your friends and family. Please comment your thoughts and opinion on this video. and let me know what you think, and let's have a wonderful interaction, my friends. Let us have a wonderful interaction, because that is the purpose of this channel, is to educate and get ideas from our own people. We are looking after each other. So let us continue to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. Right now I'm under a mango tree and the breeze is nice and cool. So if you're watching from the US, you're watching from the Canada, you're watching from the UK, it's going into winter. What are you waiting for? If you can visit the Caribbean, visit the Caribbean. Come on out and hang out with us here in the Caribbean. And right now I'm in the Caribbean nation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and it's a beautiful day today. We welcome all. We welcome you to come and visit us at any time, my friends. So make sure to, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe, subscribe, and subscribe. But I think Donald Trump got the idea from the UK. I think Germany is trying to do something similar, and Holland is trying to do something similar. We see that all these Western countries are cracking down on immigration. They don't want any more immigrants in their country. So why be in a country where they don't want you? Yesterday I did a video saying that Jamaicans and Caribbean nationals are welcome in Africa. You're welcome in the various CARICOM countries. We have 15 CARICOM countries. Free movement. Free movement. We have 54 or 5. Let me know. 54 or 5. I think it's 55 African countries. Our own people. Let us spend the money with our own. Let us move to our own countries. Forget about them. If they don't want immigrants, we don't want them either. And if a country don't want you, why go? Why go to that country and put yourself through all of this hassle of being deported, of being harassed, of being discriminated against? You don't have to do it. There's lots of ways to make money. You can just search, try to figure out, try to get new skills. You don't always have to turn up at a job to make money. There's the internet now. There's a lot of things you can do online. You can learn new skills. You just have to believe in yourself and look for it. And then whatever you look for, eventually you will find. But my friends, I just thought that I would bring to you this fascinating news that Donald Trump incoming team has been contacting Caribbean nations, asking if they can send illegal immigrants to the Caribbean. And also Grenada was contacted. Grenada, Turks and Caicos, and also Panama. They want to send illegal immigrants to the Caribbean. I would have never thought that this would happen. What happened to I don't know. They could ask Canada. No, they can't ask Canada because Canada don't want illegal immigrants anymore. Canada is cracking down on immigration. But it's time for us to develop a new strategy, my friends. These countries are cracking down on illegal immigrants. We're going to have to start to focus on our own. Let us build each other. Let us work together. Let us bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. African Americans, you're welcome to the Caribbean anytime. Just let me know. You're welcome. If you're watching from America, you're watching from Canada, you're watching from the UK, anywhere in Europe, and you want to move to the Caribbean, just let me know. and maybe I will be able to facilitate you and guide you on your journey, because we are very friendly people in the Caribbean and Africa, and we would like to welcome our brothers and sisters from the US, from Canada, from Europe. We are all one people, separated by slavery and colonialism, but we are coming back together as one, and let us bridge the gap, my friends. My name is Beyond. The name of this channel is Beyond Uncut. And thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like it on your way out. Share it with all your friends and family. And also to support the mission, you can become a member by looking in the description box. You will see a link of how to become a member. Click that link and you can make a small donation monthly, and that will help out this channel in bridging the gap between Africa and the Caribbean and black people all around the world. My friends, thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.